How about y'all? Any woman said that, like, and then you know that, like, okay, she's down, she's trying to get with me, and then she said something about your presence.
I'm just, it's mainly due to my height for the most part, and then just start talking personality wise. Just my energy just be vibing like that sometimes. And
right.
To me, it's just a Southern charm. I come from a family, large family, humble people. Humble beginnings and all of that. And just, I think a lot of that shows in other ways. And even freshman year of college, I used to think even in high school, some of these girls were only talking to me because they thought I was going to the NBA and blah, 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 blah. But when I went off to school and found myself around a different group of people and was getting that same type of energy and feeling before they even saw me on the basketball court, I was like, okay, my confidence started building with that alone. So I knew it was something. So you can notice that a little bit, and it'd just be like little awkward ice-breaking conversations. They'd just come up, hey, how tall are you? And then we start talking about that, and then it's just small talk from there. But then you can tell how when they linger with different conversations that they're kind of into you from there. But that's been my only experience that I can think of.
Yeah, I guess with me, it's like a lot of like quiet confidence and like just a cool about me. People want to approach me or want to have a conversation, even if it's one of those days where I'm in my introverted phase. But I mean, obviously, a lot of that stems from the way I dress. Like people look at that as a very confident individual. Like you would put that on, wow, that's dope. Like,
yeah,
it's something that just attracts pretty much any type of individual, all walks of life to me.
I will say that.
Attracts a lot of dudes.
I was just saying all walks of life. So it could be a random white woman at the grocery store or,
Nah,
women.
You just point out that the sports coat that you wore CIAA that one year.
Yeah. Yeah,
you remember that?
Yeah, I do, because you smacked it.
Nah, it was dope. And like, you mean I smacked him like what? Yeah, like that's what you was talking about. Like, like I know the audience didn't realize that. Nah, but like it was like it drew all the attention in the club that we was in, and I remember like and just thinking about like all the times that we've been out and stuff. It always we always attracted attention. Like, wherever we like go, I don't know why that was. I guess that's what they're talking about when they say presence.
Because like Jay-Z said, we was who we was before we got here, bro.
Yeah.